Yeah, our way week a lot report. Dr. Sally Bird, our guest today. See what's going on with her. Where's her American Biotech Labs, the makers of Silverbiotics, are from a dietary supplement point of view, are in the thick of it. They, from what I understand, are besieged with orders for product. So we'll talk to Dr. Bird about that, see how they're making out. We always invite you to join the conversation. There, I am sure that many of you, pardon me, many of you have questions or some thoughts about what's going on, what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and maybe with whom. And you know, some of these restrictions are being lifted now in many of the states. We'll get into that. I'll talk about that and much more. Meanwhile, Katie's going to tell you how you can connect with the show.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. And you can also email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko at letstalknutrition.com.
Thank you, Katie. Wrap this, reconnect. Have to, since I've been broadcasting from home, to make all of these adjustments and improvisations to make sure that I stay on air and able to follow my uh, all the things that I need to talk about. So some of the headlines are more than half of the United States will be partially reopened in the coming days. More than half. Uh, the virus is likely to keep spreading for at least another 18 months to 2 years. That is in a new report. We could talk about that. That's the headline. More than 30 million Americans have filed initial unemployment claims since mid March. Right. Approaching depression, Great Depression, unemployment. Dr. Anthony Fauci said he expects the FDA to issue emergency use authorization for possible COVID-19 treatment remdesivir soon. The remdesivir drug um, is used with patients who are in dire straits, and it doesn't cure the virus, but it does seem to shorten the length of infection or medical care needed by, by 30%. The study, I believe it was like 4 days shorter. Well, but, that's good. Um, but they're going to have to, the FDA is going to need to issue an emergency use authorization. Gilead, familiar with Gilead, pharmaceutical company, says it's moving very quickly. That's a quote, moving very quickly with FDA to get approval for remdesivir. That's a related story. I know about Gilead because my daughter tells me about pharmaceutical companies. And Gilead Sciences is headquartered in Foster City, California. And Daniel O'Day, the chief, sounds like actors. Daniel O'Day, the chief executive officer of Gilead Sciences, said the company is, quote, moving very quickly the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to get authorization for the antiviral drug remdesivir, possible coronavirus treatment, not a cure. Preliminary findings from a National Institutes of Health study show remdesivir might help COVID-19 patients recover more quickly. Well, that's a piece of good news, right? We'll take it. We'll take it, 100%. Smithfield Foods pork plant in Illinois will reopen tomorrow. this I might say as a sidebar, is not without issue and controversy. Um, these workers, the number of infections and deaths has been remarkable. So, saying that they can't hear me, so I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't even know if I'm on the air.
We can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
All right. I just got a note saying you couldn't hear me.
I
I'm
can hear you.
concerned about these plants opening. These workers in the plants have taken a terrible hit. They work in close quarters. The infection rate is high. Number of people dying high. I don't know. If they're going to reopen these plants, I'm assuming that they are taking the necessary precautions to protect these workers. This is not a white collar job. This is the truth be told, it's a very difficult job. It's a hard job. I'm I'm just I'm downplaying it worse than what I'm telling you. Working in these plants is dreadful. These people are not rich. These are poor people. People that are struggling. Many are struggling, trying to get along, and they're put in this kind of situation. They have to work. I don't know. We'll have to follow that and see how it goes. Ohio is extending stay-at-home order until May 29th. The governor there really been stalwart about this and going to insist that they keep those stay-at-home orders in place. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. A little bit more detail on this new report. The new coronavirus is likely to keep spreading for at least another 18 months to 2 years. Whoa. Until 60 to 70% of the population has been infected. That's what they're getting at there is when you have that degree of infection, you now have, assuming there's antibodies made, you now have herd immunity. There's at least two ways to achieve herd immunity. One is through just letting people get infected, and the other is through vaccination, or thirdly, I guess, a combination of both. And that this report recommends that the U.S. prepare for a worst-case scenario that includes a second big wave of coronavirus infections in the fall and winter, it said in the report. Even in the best-case scenario, people will continue to die from the virus, it is predicted in the report. They reference Osterholm. I'm looking down, and I have his book here, Michael Osterholm. Dr. Osterholm said that, quote, this thing's not going to stop until it infects 60 to 70% of people, close quote. He directs the Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy at the University of Minnesota. He's an awfully bright guy. The idea, he said, that this is going to be done soon defies microbiology. You are listening, you are watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Sally Bird will be our guest today, LTN Coast to Coast and globally.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has two super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grass spices, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only two ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. And we're glad you could stop by today. Let's Talk Nutrition certainly is a health talk show, but it is a show about life and in every sense of the word. And this coronavirus crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic certainly has had an impact on our life. And I've devoted a certain portion of the show to talking about it. We still continue to bring on our guests, talk about other things as well. And but I would be derelict in my responsibility as the producer and host of this show my journalistic responsibilities, not to report on it, and to present different angles and perspectives and ways to think and talk about this. I am a fan of BBC Future. You can go to BBC Future. It's an interesting website, of course, the British Broadcasting Company, and the articles are very good and excellent writers. And they're scientists and professionals that they call upon to write these articles. And I was reporting on one yesterday. And there's another one. There are many. Another one I want to just sort of tease you with it. You can go to BBC Future and find it. It's entitled Why Social Distancing Might Last for Some Time. This physical distancing, this social distancing. And so in this article, Abigail Beale is exploring that question. And I'm giving her total attribution here. I'm going to paraphrase and quote from the article, and every time I quote, I'm not necessarily going to say quote unquote because that gets cumbersome. So I'm giving her 100% attribution. She comments that near the end of World War I, and you're all familiar with this story, there was a flu that started spreading around the world. And it was, of course, a virus, and became known as the Spanish flu. And it affected over a quarter, 25% of the world's population. And the estimated death toll, the best they can tell, was somewhere between, and it's a wide range, but 50 million to 100 million people. And it's recorded as one of the most deadliest pandemics in all of human history. In the middle of this pandemic, it was during the summer, during September 1918, cities around the U.S. were planning parades to promote Liberty bonds, being sold to do what? There was a war effort in Europe. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where 600 soldiers were already infected with flu virus, she writes that city chiefs decided to go ahead with their parade. She also comments that meanwhile, the city of St. Louis, Missouri, opted to cancel their parade and introduce other measures to limit public gatherings. So now we have sort of an experiment going on here, unintended as it may be, right? Philadelphia, opening up the parade, and St. Louis deciding to cancel the parade. 1 month later, 4 weeks, more than 10,000 people in Philadelphia had died of Spanish flu, while the number of fatalities in St. Louis stayed below 700. Now, that piece, that little anecdotal story speaks volumes about physical distancing. And does it work? I don't know what all that debate is about, but that is a remarkable piece of history. The parade, according to all accounts, was the only reason for the difference in the death rates. But figures show the importance of measures known as social distancing can have, dramatic effects. And so the writer Abigail Beale, she quotes another writer, and the quote is, "Social distancing refers to a way of creating a barrier of physical distance between two or more people so that the transmission of virus can be prevented or halted." Well, we all know that. We're living it. We're experiencing it. So last night when I was out doing my power walk, it really is difficult. I was on my home. I was almost home. I was just about 30 yards from my house, and one of my neighbors, who lives about 3 doors down from me, was out with his lady friend, and they were walking, and we were chatting back and forth. she works in the health profession, and she has to go to work and go to visit various offices, and she has no personal protective equipment. I said, you realize that you're at great risk. And I was sort of shocked that she would be doing that. Nevertheless, they're going to work sometimes because they have to. Dr. Sally Bird is our guest today. That little story, that little piece of history about the parades, right? Philadelphia and St. Louis, and how not having the parade saved thousands of lives. LTN, coast to coast and globally. Dr. Sally Bird will be the featured guest, and you are the featured audience member. Every one of you.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home,
.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at Let's Talk.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. Dr. Sally Bird is my guest. Dr. Bird has been a featured guest on Let's Talk Nutrition for some time now, and is an educator for American Biotech Labs, maker of Silver Biotics. Dr. Bird, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's great to have you on the show.
Good morning. It's great to be back, and it's a beautiful day here in Florida.
You're in St. Augustine, I presume.
That's right.
Are you there at the fort by the water, sitting?
No.
No, not out there.
I guess I could go mobile, but no, I'm safe and sound in my office.
Do you live far from that? What's the name of that fort in St. Augustine? You know?
Let's see, Fort Matanzas. No, that's the other one. I just call it the fort, Doc.
Yeah, I've been to St. Augustine a number of times, and especially they for some reason they know how to put on a pretty good fireworks display. Been there on 4th of July a couple of times, and been at that fort watching the fireworks. So you've been home, sheltered in place now for how long? Go ahead.
It's Castillo de San Marcos.
Yes. It's a
That's
Spanish fort. Cannon all
Yep,
around the fort
Spanish
and
fort.
whatnot. Kids love going there, running around, romping around, running around that fort. It's a nice little spot. So what is life like in St. Augustine, Florida these days?
Well, it's still relatively quiet, but people seem to be moving around more. There's a few more cars on the road, but it's still pretty quiet. The beaches did open now. The beaches are all open, so there is more activity at the beach. People can get exercise, which is a good thing. The nature trails are open, so people are walking around, which is nice to see. So it's kind of like the city's coming out of hibernation. You know, it's spring and people are, venturing out a little bit more now, and everybody's doing yard work.
Yeah. Grass grows, the weeds grow. Life goes on, even though we've had to put the brakes on it. Do you go shopping? Do you go into grocery stores?
Yes, but try to do it just once a week. Um, and the grocery stores have been fine. People are behaving accordingly like they should. And there's a lot of respect when you shop now because people wait. If someone is looking at something, you wait patiently and then before moving on. So there's a lot more consideration that I've been noticing in the stores, which is nice to see.
In terms of the beaches, how does the community feel in St. Augustine about the beaches opening? Have they done any? Have you heard of any surveys for your particular community? What percentage favor that or don't favor that, or going to go out to the beach or not? Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't know the exact numbers, but people love to walk on the beach. And the wonderful thing about Northeast Florida, just like you have in Tampa, is the beaches are flat. And then some of the beaches you can drive on them. But there just makes such a wonderful walking, inspirational way to either start or end your day. And that was hard when they were closed. So people want the beaches open because you need an outlet, and a lot of people fish, and a lot of people surf over here. You do get decent waves in the St. Augustine beaches. So it's the whole coastline is ready to come back to the beach. But they're doing it, they're not crowding at the beach like some of the pictures we saw about California. It's a very slow rollout, and people are being respectful. But people need to exercise. So we're very grateful to people.
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable going to the beach?
Absolutely.
You are.
Especially if you walk barefoot on the beach. I know it sounds funny, but a lot of people wear shoes on the beach and they're running. When you can get grounded, look at life. Especially if you're inside all day, you're not getting the life force of being outside. And it's very important to get grounded for your electromagnetic part of your body. So your cells are happy and everything is balanced. So walking in the water on the beach is so balancing for people. And even though the water's cold, it's a good cold right now, and 1/2 hour, just 30 minutes on the beach can almost reset your body from stress, anxiety, the whole, all the news and everything that people are watching a lot. It's like a reset. It's like a body balancing reset, and it's amazing on what it does to lower stress and anxiety, which is a big part of what's going on. It's just people are living in fear.
I
And
know they are. We
yeah,
have some. Katie, do you have callers that want to get on air?
No.
'Cause I was reading your note. um, you alluded to this concept of grounding. Um, explain to. I'm familiar with the concept. Now, to some may know, some may not. Explain. And you sort of allude to what it is. What is grounding, and why are you uh, enamored or not enamored? Why do you think that is a good technique?
it's simple that it's known as earthing for people
Okay.
that like to go barefoot. You walk on wet grass. If you walk on the beach, you're electrically connected to the earth because our bodies are an electrical box essentially. We have frequencies that run through our bodies, and when we get stressed, anxious, or live in fear, we can literally short circuit, which will hinder the way that we think, or we might start gaining weight, or we might get depressed. So when you can walk on a beach or on some wet grass or concrete or be around nature in any form, um, you almost restore a stressed out body. So you transfer the energy from the ground because the earth has a frequency to it. So if you're walking on pebbles, on sand, even on wet grass, you can transfer these negative ions back into your body.
And we'll be right back, and we'll continue that narrative.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
You experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
What is inflammation?
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, live fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. Katie was telling me that getting a lot of calls out of Lansdale. Turns out that and I'm heartbroken about it, WNPV out of the Lansdale area went off the air yesterday. I believe yesterday was their last day, if my memory serves me. Or it should be very soon. And
No, it's off.
What's that?
Last night was their last night. They're off.
They're off. Okay. So a lot of people are calling Katie wanting to know how they can get in touch with the show. Of course, one way to do that is with the iHeart app. And she's been trying to give people instructions over the phone on how to upload or download or get that app loaded onto a computer or some handheld device. She has her hands full. We're trying to find a station in that area that would pick up the show. Our syndicator, Joe Spera, has been working diligently to try and find a replacement. If anybody out there knows somebody at a radio station in the Lansdale, Philadelphia area that would like to pick up this show, let us know, and I'll put Joe Spera in touch with that person. In the meanwhile, Dr. Sally Bird is our guest. Dr. Bird, welcome back. That's why I love having you. One of the reasons why I love having you on the show, you always introduce these, somewhere along the line, a concept that makes for interesting conversation. This concept of grounding, it's been around a while. It's a theory, and a theory that you were explaining, and you did a beautiful job in doing that. In the practice, it's also called earthing, as you said. It's a therapeutic technique, and it involves doing activities that, quote, ground, unquote, or electrically reconnect a person to the earth. Is that essentially what you were saying?
It's actually physics about how electrical charges from the earth can have positive effects on our bodies. You have to just one sentence.
Have you tried this? I'm looking at an article from PubMed entitled Earthing, Health Implications of Reconnecting the Human Body to the Earth's Surface Electron. This is an article in PubMed. This is a scientific article. It was published in the Journal of Environmental Public Health in 2012. And there are other articles in well-respected journals. So this is not necessarily some hocus pocus, right?
No, look how good. For instance, here's an example. After a heavy rainstorm, you know that the air is heavy and has almost an invigorating smell to it. It's you feel good if you go to the beach or you go to a park or even go in your own backyard. It just seems like the air is cleaner, and that it's an ion release. It's an electrical charge release, especially if there was lightning or any of that, because that's an electrical charge. So your body you just feel better. So whether you're outside doing whatever you love to do, you can pretty much get grounded in a lot of different ways. But when people have been cooped up now for 2 months in some instances, and up north where it's cold, they're not even hardly going out at all. And if they live in a city where you're stuck with concrete and pavement all the time, it's hard. So you have to get creative on how to ground yourself, which can be done through many different types of therapies. And people are now putting frequencies into jewelry. You can ingest frequencies. But getting outside in nature is still the most wonderful way, because people feel good about being outside. That, I think, has been a challenge in these last, especially 6 weeks, is people are cooped up. And
Sure.
if you don't have the sunshine, right? Sunshine and
Right.
outdoors.
Okay, well, I want to talk more with you about this concept. This is intriguing. And meanwhile, we still have callers out there and viewers of the show. And Bill in Tampa. Bill, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. And do you have your shoes off, and are you grounded?
3 quick bullet points today, Doctor. Back when I was in the military, 20 years old, one of the country boys, we were out in the field and was digging a hole to put trash and other things in. Went out there, he was gone a little bit, and he was just sitting in this, at his feet, and I looked in, and he was barefoot. I'm like, what are you doing? He said, my grandmother taught me this. He says, those boots will kill you. And I don't remember exactly what he said, but I'm like, So anyway, I took my boots off and put my in the ground. Was kind of sandy down in there and cool, and I don't know. It was invigorating. You know, God said, "I made you from the dust of the earth." So what she's saying is absolutely valid. Another thing I want to mention is, everybody, don't you dare loosen up with your protocols this weekend just because it's beautiful weather. Please wear the mask and gloves. And what I do, Dr. Bird, I use the silver. I put it in a spray bottle, and I spray the mask inside and out before I put them on.
Oh, there you go. There's an idea. The Silver Biotics, and they do have a spray bottle. You can use the liquid Silver Biotic, put it in the spray, and buy the spray.
Yeah, just put it in any spray bottle and shake it up.
Or any spray bottle for that matter. That's right. That's an idea, right, Dr. Bird? That's a pretty good idea.
Yes, it's fantastic. It's wonderful because you'll have really a large frequency of silver molecules fighting for you, right, for your protection on that mask material. And it will stay there for a long time until it's washed out.
You know, Bill and Dr. Bird, there are a lot of people say that when we invented shoes, we contributed to our ill health. I don't know how you get along in Alaska without shoes, but or some of these tundras and whatnot. But nevertheless, I always appreciate your calls, Bill and Dr. Bird.
I challenge everyone to try it. Just take your shoes off and walk in some dirt, dig a little hole in your backyard, not big enough to lie down in, but just put your feet in and just try it, or get to the beach, and you will feel it. I'm just telling you, just do it and see how you feel.
Yeah, it's all about the electrons, Doctor. It is in chemistry and everything. Dr. Sally Bird is our guest today. We're coast to coast and we're global. Yeah, earthing. Turn to the earth. Sooner or later, we're going to. I'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. so you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
This is Dr. Michael Garko from Let's Talk Nutrition. Fractures caused by osteoporosis occur every 15 seconds, with 50% of women and 20% of men over the age of 50 suffering a bone fracture. First Creation Bone Health with Perculife contains a clinically tested and proven formula to increase bone density. Bone Health with Perculife contains calcium, vitamin K2, vitamin D, and Perculife curcumin, a patented and clinically tested form of turmeric. Calcium helps keep your bones strong. Vitamin D and vitamin K2 together help with calcium absorption, leading to the strengthening of your bones. And finally, Perculife curcumin, a highly absorbable form of turmeric, reduces inflammation and increases joint flexibility, allowing you to move and be more active. Go to bone50.com and order Bone Health with Perculife. That's bone50.com. Take charge of your bone health and protect against osteoporosis with Bone Health with Perculife.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Glad you could make it, stop by, pay a visit for however long you can stay. Great guest today, Dr. Sally Bird. And get grounded with earthing. You know, that expression, you need to get grounded. I need to get grounded. Dr. Bird introduced the idea in her comments when I was asking her how she was doing, and said people up in the St. Augustine area, people are back out walking around on the beach, and she recommended that they not wear their shoes, that they go barefoot and to get grounded. Dr. Bird, welcome back. This is a great theme. I know you didn't come on to talk about grounding, but nevertheless, environmental medicine is a real discipline. And with environmental medicine, what's addressed is the environmental factors that have a negative impact. One of the things they look at are some of the things that happen. What factors have a negative impact on human health? Also, what factors environmental factors produce a positive impact? And so that's where this whole concept or theory of earthing or grounding is situated within that discipline. Welcome back, Dr. Bird.
Thank you so much. I mean, our bodies are made to move. They really are. So it can be a form of immune health, along with taking your vitamins and eating right.
100%. Our modern contemporary, and I want to give attribution, and I recommend this article to people. It was written in 2012 by Chevalier et al. Chevalier and a list of other researchers. It's entitled Earthing, Health Implications of Reconnecting the Human Body to the Earth's Surface Electrons. This is a real theory. It's got basis in science, and you can find that article. It was published in the Journal of Environmental Public Health back in 2012 by Chevalier et al. Earthing, Health Implications of Reconnecting the Human Body to the Earth's Surface Electrons. Bill had a good idea about using the Silver Biotics to take the liquid that's in a spray bottle and spray the inside and the outside of the mask, mist it, sort of, right?
Absolutely. That's a fantastic way because it will cling to that material for a long time. Until that mask is washed with soap and water, the silver is protecting it, and it's embedded now in the material. And it will last days like that if it's not washed out. So that's a fantastic way of using the silver in the material. Other people can use the silver in water to soak masks. You can also use the silver gel on your face before you put a mask on because it's not greasy, it's water-based, it's extremely safe, and you can put it at the base of your nostrils, you can put it, in around your ears, your eyes, your eyelids, all over your face, and that'll act like a 4-hour protection, but spraying the mask is almost indefinite until it's actually washed out.
Would you say that the Silver Biotics product used that way has an antiseptic property to it?
Yes, it acts as a natural disinfectant, while also it will not allow pathogens in. So it acts as a barrier, like putting a Band-Aid on a wound. It's an invisible barrier against pretty much most pathogens that have ever been, that are common to most people, from even entering into the skin, which is, what the issue is. We don't want to breathe in, microbes. We don't want them on our skin, the bad ones, of course. So this acts as a barrier. However, it does not destroy your skin's microbiome or your probiotics, which is very important because I know you've been speaking about that this week, about a healthy probiotic system. So it doesn't hurt that. So it's just a win-win. It doesn't hurt anybody. It's safe to use the silver on any age, including infants. A lot of these alcohol wipes for kids can actually be harmful if they're used too much with pure-rusting alcohol, and that's where the silver really can be an absolute godsend on, especially if you have young children, is to use the gel, or you can spray masks so you don't have to have too much alcohol on their skin, because what is the skin? It absorbs things you put on it, and the alcohol too much of it on a small body, and they can't handle it very well. So it's a good solution to a current situation that we're in.
877-897-8255. Dr. Sally Bird featured on Let's Talk Nutrition today, coast to coast and globally. The words mean antiseptic, disinfectant. Is there a difference? And so I'll get to that in a second. I want to take a call out of Woodstock, New York. Roy, looks like you got out of Florida. What did you do? Catch a train?
Yeah,
Jump up?
I'm stuck here. I'm still here.
You are, okay.
First of all, I just wanted to say that in Japan, they have a term and a thing they do called forest bathing, where you just go out into the forest barefoot if you can and just bathe in all the natural goodness of the forest. So I wanted to share that with you. Forest bathing, they call it. Here, my question for the doctor is, can you put the Silver Biotics up your nose?
Absolutely. You can use the liquid in a neti pot, in a dropper, a sprayer. You can use the gel. It's perfectly safe. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I've taken it on a Q-tip and, put the gel up my nose and sort of coat my nose. Is this safe?
You can do that. It's very safe.
Okay.
What about the outside of the ears? Not inside the canal, not pushing it into the canal, but putting it on the outside surface of the ears. That's an orifice. That's an entry point, is it not, Dr. Bird?
Yes, any entry point, even at the base of your eyes. It's very safe. So any orifice that's open to the outside that can be exposed, it's very safe. So ears, eyes, nose, even the tooth gel that you can literally eat and swallow is also good. Say you were someplace and you didn't have a mask, you could have the tooth gel in your mouth, which will act to kill bacteria, yeast, mold, and viruses that may be in your oral cavity. So if you have to go to the dentist, I know they're going to start opening dentist offices, I think this next week, at least here in Florida.
I hope so.
Spray or swallow silver in your mouth before you go.
Is the skin and body care, is that still good to stick up your nose?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. The plain gel, the cream, which has the coconut oil in it, I probably wouldn't use that. But the regular silver gel, yes, it is safe to use anywhere inside or outside your body.
I have to ask you, Roy. I know Roy, and Roy, I've known Roy for a number of years. He's about 6'8". He's a very big masculine guy. I just got to know, where did you learn about this concept of forest bathing?
Oh, it was something I read somewhere, and because I live in the forest, I live in the Catskill Forest, so it immediately grabbed my attention, and I forest bathe now. When I'm home, I'll take my shoes off and find a lovely field somewhere and just walk around barefoot and bathe in the goodness of the forest. I mean, literally, I have a canopy over my house of trees. Not much sunlight reaches my home, actually, because of this heavy canopy of trees.
Roy, thank you so much. We'll be back. LTN Coast to Coast and globally.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of grounding. We're going to do some forest bathing. Welcome. I love doing this show. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I think that's why I love this show. There's always something to learn, right? So much to learn, so little time to do it in. Always intrigued with ideas and always have been. I just think that, and ideas have consequences. Dr. Sally Bird is our guest today. And just so we're clear, words mean, I'll give you my take on antiseptics and disinfectants. It turns out that antiseptics and disinfectants have the capacity to kill microorganisms. Now, oftentimes those concepts or those terms are used as synonyms, but technically they're not. Adding antiseptics are sometimes called skin disinfectants. Sometimes. Both antiseptics and disinfectants contain chemical agents that are called biocides. Hydrogen peroxide is an example as a common ingredient in both antiseptics and disinfectants. Now, just need to know that. What else can I tell you? An antiseptic is applied to the body. A disinfectant is applied to a non-living surface, such as countertops, handrails. That's why you should not be injecting disinfectant. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you tuned in, my guest is the ever inimitable Dr. Sally Berg. Dr. Berg, welcome back to the show. So is Silver Biotics an antiseptic, a disinfectant, or both?
It can be both.
Given those definitions I gave, right?
Because you're saying an antiseptic you apply to the body.
Right.
It's an application, so the gel and the cream and all that would link into that. However, a lot of people use it as a disinfectant to clean their showers if they have mold or they have countertops or they use it in floor cleaners. They'll mix it with hydrogen peroxide and spray down athletic mats. We know of a university who does that to eradicate MRSA, for instance. So it can be used as both. It really can.
That's it. See, I'm glad that's very useful to know. Has anybody ever asked you that question?
No, never. We're learning all kinds of things on the show today.
Sometimes, I get lucky. Every squirrel gets an acorn once in a while. This is good to know. So, in other words, the Silver Biotics gel, for example, or spray, for example, could be an antiseptic applied to the body, but also a disinfectant applied to hard surfaces, wood, cardboard, steel, aluminum, rubber, whatever, correct?
That is correct.
How has the company been handling its overwhelming request for product?
Well, they're making current customers a priority before new ones. So they're honoring their client base that they've had, and they've turned down a lot of new business. And that is why they are moving into a larger facility that will have to be FDA cleared because it'll be a new medical facility. Hopefully by August it'll be up and running so that we can take on.
Wow, it's amazing. Explain to the audience today, each and every one of these wonderful people that are listening and watching this show coast to coast and globally, what is the science to support the Silver Biotics with this invisible shield, this protective shield that would help them guard against being infected with a bacterium or a virus?
Well, the silver itself, now this is a unique type of silver, highly patented, and they've got 53 or 54 patents now on the technology of the silver, so it's not just a straight ionic silver nitrate. It actually has a unique coating, almost an energetic, highly frequency type coating that acts like a UV light in a hospital. I know we've been hearing a lot about UV lights. Well, when you drink the silver or put it on your skin, it's kind of like a UV Band-Aid, for instance. So the technology shows, and the numerous papers that have been done through many universities and organizations for the last 23 years, and there's 425 and counting for pretty much most pathogens and pandemics that have hit our globe, a new study always comes out of that. So what happens is the silver charge, if you can think, we were just talking about grounding and frequency and energy and electrons, it's so highly advanced that it will actually neutralize a bacteria from stop it in its tracks, and it would prevent a virus from reproducing. And that's how it works. But there is so much science on the technology of the Silver Soul molecular structure, or AG404 as it's known in science. And there's many, many different safety studies along with it because people question the safety of silver. It's been in the news a lot lately. And please remember there are different types of silver, so you can't lump all silver under one headline.
And we'll get into that when we come back.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. And you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Dr. Sally Bird is my guest. And Dr. Bird is, of course, sheltering in place, has been for several weeks now, as have I, broadcasting from home. She's working from home in St. Augustine. I'm in Tampa, Florida. And since I'm at home, I have all the things, available to me that I normally use in my day-to-day life. And people have asked me to share with them, what is it that you eat? What is it that you drink? What is it that you do? I want to know. Okay. So the other day, and Dr. Bird, you can chime in anytime you want. I introduced this. I bought a whole case of it. I think there are like 12 bottles of it. It's called Once Again Creamy Almond Butter. It's organic, by the way, and it's salt-free. There it is. Now, I must tell you that it is rather pricey. It's very expensive, but you don't need a lot either. I prefer this over peanut butter. And the ingredients in here, it's very simple and it's all organic. It's a wonderful product. Lightly toasted, unblanched organic almonds. That's it. That's all it's in it. And then I have the Australian PRI, Australian Manuka Honey 30 Plus. I'll get Dr. Bird to explain what that means. This is also a bit pricey than regular honey, although I do have organic honey here as well, regular organic honey. Dr. Bird, the Manuka Honey, what does the 30 Plus on the bottle mean?
That is designated by the country of origin, usually New Zealand, and it's very strong. You have to look for a honey that I believe is over 5, would be like a lower potency of immune support, where the 30 is very strong. So it's a good value. The 30 is amazing. So you have very concentrated product.
I love Manuka honey. It has a lot of medicinal properties, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's New Zealand is usually number 1, but Australia is coming up very strong with Manuka honey also. It's actually a tree, an evergreen tree, that has shown a lot of immune support. And when the bees make honey from flowering or the cones of these trees, it has been shown, and there's much research on this, for immune support. So that's great you're using the honey, Doc. Also, the almonds that you buy that is the best company. That Once Again Nut Butter, they buy a lot of their almonds from Sicily, from Italy, and also Spain. So there is no genetically modified organisms associated with that brand, which is super important.
I knew you would know about this. Dr. Bird didn't know I was going to raise this topic, but I knew you would know about it. So I use the wonderful, once again, brand almond butter. Then I'll use the Manuka honey, Australian Manuka honey, 30 plus. And then I'll use the Back to Nature plant-based crackers. These are organic also. Put a little peanut almond butter on it, a little Manuka honey on the cracker. I have a few of those, and it's wonderful to eat with some hot tea. You're in business. Speaking of tea, Dr. Bird, today I'll be making astragalus tea with, how do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it rooibos or rubios? This is the red. I also have the green.
Yeah, so rooibos tea, that is the exact
Rooibos, okay, rooibos, okay.
Rooibos.
High in antioxidants.
Tea. Excellent.
Yeah, I have the red today. It does taste different than the green. So I mix the two. I mix the astragalus root that I have. You can see it's loose if you're watching. And then the, you say rooibos. Rooibos? Rooibos?
Rooibos.
Red rooibos. It's ROOIBOS. And it's also green form. I'll mix those two together. And I might throw in a tea bag of peppermint to add a little flavor. So that's some of the things that I consume, foods and teas. People ask me to share. Dr. Bird, you made some interesting and wonderful points today about the silver biotics and how it can be used. You alluded, going into that last block, coming out of that last block, you mentioned there are different types of silver. What did you mean by that?
Well, regular silver, like when you mint a coin or you eat off sterling silver, like they did, well, they used to eat off of sterling silver, the wealthy people, that is silver oxide. That's silver in its raw form. And that particular type of silver, if you were to ingest it on a daily basis, you would get a bluing effect eventually. You'll notice it on your skin, usually starting it with your fingernails. And it's an ionic silver that settles in your body, in your cells, and it never leaves. It has a weaker frequency to it, so it's not as conducive against the virus, for instance. It may kill a lower bacteria, a very mild bacteria. It might have some type of effect on some things, more mild type of pathogens, but it doesn't have the punch and the safety aspects of this new technology, which is sold under the brand of Silver Biotics, but it's called a tetrahedyl tetrol oxide, which is a mouthful, type of molecular structure that you can just call Silver Sol or AG404. So it's completely different. It's like fruits to vegetables. They're different families. It has no relationship to silver in its raw form. And the cool thing about it is it's safe and it's effective. It lasts a long time and it has value. It's not expensive, which is also fantastic. One note to our listeners and viewers is that it has to be packed in BPA-free plastic or it's not going to work as well. The frequency is negated in glass. It's stored for over 3 to 6 months. It's completely neutralized. So the glass does not work with this particular form of silver because this silver is positively charged ion. It's positively charged. It's not ionic. It's a positively charged molecular structure. And when you put it in glass, which is also positive, what does that do? It neutralizes it.
Got it. We'll be back. We'll talk some more. We'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day. Dr. Sally Bird, featured on LTN Coast to Coast and globally.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart